Hello everyone, welcome to Spanish for Conlangers, a Parchment lore production. Today we'll cover the phonology of the language, its tense aspect and mood morphology, noun gender, punctuation, Leismo, the personal and hints of agglutination in the language. Spanish vowels feature no length distinction and include only the tense a, e, o, and u in most dialects. The realization of the phoneme ya, represented as ll and y, is varied between dialects. It can range from ya to ja and even sha. In other dialects, ll is realized differently from y by being pronounced as lya, as in the Portuguese mulher, meaning woman. As in French, Italian, and Portuguese, among other Romance languages, Spanish features the signature palatal nasal ñ. The grapheme n with a tilde, a separate letter in the language, not just n with a tilde, arose from the digraph nn, which denoted ñ. The tilde is just a little n. Spanish verbs are conjugated for 3 tenses, past, present, and future, 4 moods, the subjunctive, imperative, conditional, and indicative, 4 aspects, the perfect, perfective, simple, and imperfect, and miscellaneous non-finite forms, such as the infinitive, gerund, and past participle. The indicative mood is used for actions and situations based in reality, such as the house is blue, la casa es azul, while the subjunctive mood is used for actions and situations that are not necessarily based in reality, used mostly in subordinate clauses introduced by que, which means that. So we have I don't believe that the house is blue would be no creo que la casa sea azul. The imperative mood is used for commands, such as paint the house blue, pinta la casa de azul, while the conditional mood is used for situations based on a condition, such as I would paint the house blue if I had time, pintaría la casa de azul si tuviera tiempo. The perfect aspect is used for actions that occur before another situation, so I have, had, or will have painted the house blue would be había, habré pintado la casa de azul. While the perfective aspect is used for past completed actions, such as I painted the house blue, pinté la casa de azul. The imperfect aspect is used for actions in the past without a finite endpoint, so I was painting the house blue or I used to paint the house blue would be pintaba la casa de azul. The simple aspect is used for basic actions in the present and future, such as I paint or will paint the house blue, pinto, pintaré la casa de azul. The infinitive is equivalent to the English to blank, so I like to paint the house blue would be me gusta pintar la casa de azul. The gerund is equivalent to the English blanking, so I am painting the house blue would be estoy pintando la casa de azul, and the past participle is equivalent to the English blanked, so I have painted the house blue would be he pintado la casa de azul. Spanish has 2 grammatical genders, masculine and feminine. This is a reduction from the 3 grammatical genders of Latin, which also included the neuter. Most masculine nouns end in o, while most feminine nouns end in a, dad, or sion. Adjectives and articles generally agree in gender with the nouns they modify, so we have la casa roja, the red house, versus el carro rojo, the red car. Spanish has 2 punctuation marks not found in English, which are used to mark the beginning of special clauses. The inverted exclamation mark is used to mark the beginning of an exclamatory phrase, such as pinta la casa de azul, paint the house blue, while the inverted question mark is used to mark the beginning of an interrogative phrase, such as ¿Quieres pintar la casa de azul? Do you want to paint the house blue? In some dialects of Spanish, the use of the indirect object pronoun le may be used instead of the direct object pronouns lo or la. This feature of the language may be used for numerous reasons, though 2 of its primary functions is to establish respect and differentiate between reference when using the second-person formal pronouns usted or ustedes, and señor, señora, and señorita. The conjugations for third-person pronouns and second-person formal pronouns are identical, which may make discourse confusing. Such a replacement for le, for lo or la, may help to clear this obfuscation. So we have lo admiro, which could mean I admire him, I admire it, or I admire you formal, versus le admiro, which can only mean I admire you in a formal way. In Spanish, the preposition a, meaning to or at, is used in a sentence when the direct object of the verb is a person or an anthropomorphized inanimate referent. This is an example of how animacy hierarchy may unexpectedly impact languages. Thus, I paint the house blue would be yo pinto la casa de azul, while I paint my friend Maria blue would be a mi amiga Maria la pinto de azul. In Spanish, direct and indirect object pronouns may fuse to the end of a verb in imperative, gerundial, or infinitive contexts, creating a protoform for polypersonal agreement. An example of this would be the phrase dámelo, which means give it to me. Da is to give in the second person informal imperative, me is the first person singular indirect object pronoun, me, and lo is the third person masculine singular direct object pronoun, it. Thanks for watching. For more information about conlanging and other interesting topics, be sure to visit my website parchmentlore.com. If you like this video and want to see more like it, be sure to like and subscribe, and make sure to press the bell icon to get notifications on new videos. Now, write your lore on parchment and make some languages! Farewell, good travelers. Adios!